Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 5 of my look at seasons. And if you are returning, welcome back. And in this part, it's Talk Like a Pirate Day, so we're going to experience that, as well as Joel does have to work. He got the call that he needs to harvest a plant. So I'm going to go have him do that and get that over with. And of course, he's not going to get paid very much because for some reason they don't get paid very much for this career. And sometimes I've seen that in the flower arranging one, that you have to like give a gift, which if you were giving it to someone else, you might end up paying more money than you get paid for the career. But luckily you can make a lot of money from gardening, or a reasonable amount of money from gardening. But then again, you can from lots of other things. So personally, I hope they fix that you actually get paid for the career more than, I think I see someone running by there that's cold. Hopefully they don't die. Because of course Sims right now get very sad when other Sims die, if they even have a passing acquaintance with them. And the other new thing that I did do here is I added a puppet theater to the toddler's bedroom, because Star has to work on her social skills. So I thought, and toddlers often like watching puppet shows. It helps them with their imagination skill, and I'm kind of wondering if it might help her with one of her things for scouts, because you see she doesn't have any scouts to collect. But I don't know if it's a good deeds badge. To earn this badge, entertain a toddler, make someone laugh, take out the trash, or help someone with their homework. So I'm wondering if that'll count towards that badge. So let's have her come over here. And I was going to say let's have her go over there to view her badge progress, but I don't know. Let's see whether she has to do that. She does have to still do that. So I'm going to have her go do that. Get over here, and in between parts I have been having them work on authenticating their artifacts, because I have one more artifact to complete the collection for the Jungle Adventures. They need one more vase. I did go look online. Sims VIP has a good a summary of all the different omniscient artifacts that come with it. So I looked at that and saw what I was missing. Managed to find one, and still looking for the last one, which, like I said, is a vase. I'll show you them. When we have them all, I'll show them in case you're interested. For those who watch my Jungle Adventures, you might like to see them all. And others, if you haven't, you might just be interested. But for now, I'm going to have her come view her badge progress, because she needs to right there. And I don't know whether, let's see, does Caden need to? He has done that already. So, and he's actually just has to, he has to do 3 more. But I think that might, let me take a look here. No, he needs to get more than that, because you have essentially to max the whole thing. You collect all the badges. So I hit play, but let me see what she needs. I need to cancel her. Her being on the computer, she did just complete her motor aspiration, and she had essentially done everything for mentally gifted, so I got that. So the only one she's left to do is social, and then maybe do some manners, and then she can age up to a teen, because she is technically older, supposed to be older than Caden, but I thought I would get her through all those things first. So we do not have the one that we want, because I know that doesn't look like it. So here we go. So we have, it is the good deed. So she has 1 of 6, because it'd be good to come and check on that afterwards. And then we're going to have her come over here and perform a puppet show for Holden, because Levi is busy right now. So I'll do it for Holden. Hopefully Holden's needs are pretty decent. He's having some popcorn. There's popcorn always on the go there, and they always come and eat that. I think maybe, are you going to go over there, or did you decide not to? Yes, you are coming, and you're dressed in warm weather clothes in the house, which is why I gave a lot of warm weather clothes that weren't, I don't know why they need it, because I thought I had the heat on in the house. Are you going to watch too? You can watch. Oh, you're angry from those blocks, I betcha. Why don't you watch the puppet show since you're finished with those blocks? Yes, all blocked out. And we'll pin that, and we can have him pin the dance to music. Are you going to sit up on the chair? I don't know where you went. You disappeared. Yeah, oh, there you are. Now I turn the angle. I can see him, and I can see him this way too. And little Holden is standing there watching the puppet show. I put the chair, those chairs used to be over where the puppet show was, but I thought I would rearrange it. I was originally going to put it in their parents' bedroom because there was a spot, and then it could have been across from like the little love seat. But I thought it made more sense to have it in their room, so that's why I put it in here. Oh, good, he's hopping up on the chair to watch the show. Oops, there's a hand. Are you going away? I know you're a little bit hungry. Are you going to try and talk to your brother? Can you talk while you're watching? Oh, now you're going to go hop up on that couch and watch. Let's talk about art. And I see someone came in. There's Joel. So she reached level 9 of social by doing this so far, but she's continuing. Though, of course, he needs to go and get something to eat because he's a little bit hungry. And his thinking is just shy of 4, and the imagination is almost maxed, but the communication is maxed for him. Let me take a look at what he has. He has some grilled cheese ready to eat, so he can grab something there. We all gonna come in here and watch. Are you watching, Chloe? Or are you just coming in here? I find they go and eat on these chairs all the time, and just that they tend to go in the bedroom off of the kitchen a lot is what I have noticed often, but we'll see. So I've been noticing my Sims update their social media status quite often lately, so I'm just curious how far. Let's take a look at little Levi, where his things are. So he still needs some communication as well as the imagination. So we can talk about day, so they can work on their communication and imagination at the same time while they're watching the puppet theater. If you have a child, and then the child works on their social if they haven't maxed their social. So that's kind of good. Can we get that imagination maxed for our little Levi? Can he max his communication? Because he's so close. But I don't know if it's going slower. But it's not actually saying it's working on the imagination anymore. Oh, it's because the show must be over. He's not watching. Go watch the show. Your aunt, it is your aunt, is putting on a show for you. No wonder it's not working on his imagination. Is anybody watching? No, you're not watching either. You're supposed to be watching the show, not talking. They're just having too much fun talking to each other. I'm guessing she's finished. We got some royalties. Because, where is she? So she's happy. She broke a leg from performing a puppet show. And she is a little bit hungry too. And we got all sorts of... And this mystical blessing, I've realized, is if you activate the blessing from the relic that gives you money, then you get money every day in the mail. I don't know how long that lasts for, but you do get some. So that is definitely something I have noticed. And is this any good? It's excellent. So why don't you, because you're not hungry. You went to sleep, but weren't you hungry? No, you're not hungry. Oh, you must have the food. You are actually a bit hungry. So you're going to come eat that graham breakfast because you're still a little bit hungry. They got up really early, so I guess they're having naps right now. And Mason, I had him go take the dog for a walk. So we're going to have him, which obviously didn't help with his social. So we're going to cook some grub. And hopefully, because we're cooking grub, that will help account for Talk Like a Pirate Day. And because a lot of the food in the fridge is just the food from when they had the event on Thursday, Harvest Fest. That's the event. And I was told, I had a comment, I'll make some breakfast scramble, that the reason Chloe didn't finish that event was because she did not eat the meal. So I thought, because it says have someone cook the meal, that it was the cooking that you need to do, because teens don't celebrate it. So it seemed to me it made sense that teens don't celebrate it because they don't cook, which of course they can cook, but they are not part of it or not interested in it. But she actually needs to eat. So all the food she made did nothing because she didn't eat the food. So let's take Joel Now he's eating his popcorn. And have him come harvest something. I'm trying to see what I want. There's a huckleberry bush and muckleberry. So they're summer and fall. And we have some evolution to do. Why don't I going to harvest these fang flowers? I don't know that they would be able to use those in creating. I would think they can't use those in creating any flower arrangements. But I guess most of their flowers are downstairs in the basement now that I think about it, because that's where I put them. I put all the flowers down by the flower arranging table. So you know what, Chloe, you're tired. I think we need to do some rallying of the troops, because I don't want people to have to go to sleep right now. So, and of course, Mason never has to sleep because he has the never weary trait. So it doesn't matter. So we're going to do a rally the troops, and we got 10 simoleons. I'm guessing someone threw something into the garbage, maybe? I'm not sure. I am not sure. And then that was impeccable, because he has the trait, the grill master trait. And let's see, for Mason, did that give anything? Doesn't show anything as being completed. So I think we need to do some talking like a pirate to get that done for everybody, because there's except for the toddlers. I don't think they don't participate, but everybody else in the house does. So she loves this tradition from being a child. So of course both the kids will love it. Chloe doesn't have a love. She just does it, and Mason is the same. And so none of the adults seem to like love the tradition, but oh well. So come over here and let's talk to someone. Do we have any interactions with the dogs that are pirate? No, I don't think so. And I didn't expect we did. I didn't expect that we would. No, we just have regular ones. So we're not going to do that. That's not going to help us very much with the doing that. And we can do a fall craft, but that she can get 40 winks, so she can have a nap. So maybe that will count as something. We'll have her do that. And I also want her to come check her progress, because we have to go view it to check it. So let's see. You really want to talk to Trenton whatever, because this is the second time I've canceled a whim to do with him. So where is everybody? Where'd everybody go? We need to do some talking. You're dancing. Can we come in maybe... Can we do anything with Holden? We can ask... We can do some pirate interactions with Holden. So come over here. You actually want to share ideas. And maybe you can with essentially your stepmother. I suppose. Ask where the wind blows. I wonder if that's... so we asked that too. Oh, so we have some checks. We have some partial checks. It's not complete, but it's partially done. We're going to try again and see. Oh, there's a scout meeting for both the kids going on. And she's having her 40 winks. And I'm going to have you, because your needs are not the best. We want to get you boosting those a little bit. We're going to have some rallying of the troops. And you have completed it, it looks like, maybe? It's still, it's showing as completed, but it's not fully checked. So let's see if there's any other interactions other than asking ere the wind blows that you can do with people. We can complain about talk like a pirate day, but I wouldn't think if he loves the tradition that he would want to complain about it. So I'm trying to look for something that's not complaining and not ask where the wind blows. So he still there. Is there somewhere where we can sing? I don't want to do share talk like a pirate day excitement. That's what I'd like to do. And then he probably is going to have to go pretty soon out. So maybe you can talk to the butler. You can if I can get anything up. So we can ask where the wind blows, and then we can see if there's some other things. Other than that, seems to be a popular one. We can't ask her to move in anyways. Compliment cut of jib. And let's see where he really wants us to do that. That seems to be definitely a favorite, that ask ere the wind blows. So let's see what else is here. I'm not complaining. Is there an enthuse, the same one we had before? Oh, we can gossip about booty. Exchange pirate yarns. These are all supposed to be friendly interactions. That's interesting. Oh, you need to go. You need to wake up and go to your meetings. It's time. Time to go. Now, the other thing that's changed a little bit, not in this household, but in the neighborhood, is that I moved Joel's parents, Mason's grandparents, and their family into the neighborhood. So they are now living in the neighborhood. They had a redesign of their house and it moved over. And so they're now, I think it would be kitty corner if I go out to the world and take a look. Let me see. So they're right here. No, actually, they're right across the street. And they used to be across the street in their old house. And no, they're not across the street. They're over here. Yeah, so they're over here. So they are kitty corner. I was right. I did some editing of this lot, too, to make it seasons friendly in terms of, like, adding a swing set and stuff. So I got a little bit confused there because I had made some changes to both of the lots in the neighborhood. But the Simmons, who I think may be one of the families that came with Parenthood, they live over here. So I had to add some Parenthood things to it because it was like a toddler and a child and stuff. So I went in and edited that house to make it friendly for them to be living there. And of course, Mason is making a drink because that's what he does. Now you need to do some of this talking. You need some social anyway, so that works. Share them secrets and gossip about booty. What really is that? I have to say, I guess it's just gossip. I'm not sure. And I think I see someone who is very playful. Time to go calm yourself down. Come over here and try to calm down. We can't have that. And you've done a little bit of talking like pirate. Little of the interactions. We can ask again, ere the wind blows. And now you're very playful too. One thing I really don't like about toddlers is that, and if you have like Sims that are like well looked after, like they have a nice house and so everything's nice, they don't do very well. I don't know if this mirror works. I'm finding when I put it on a dresser that it doesn't necessarily work, but I'm gonna try and see if it's she wants to woohoo with Mason. So I'm gonna try and pin that. There we go. So go to see if you can calm down there, and if not, I'll pick another mirror somewhere else. And did you actually go harvest your plant? You did. Good. So now that you've harvested, and it looks like she can, so that's good. I was just checking that. So you're going to come over here. No, that one doesn't have anything on it. We're going to supersell, because I want to get some of the stuff off the lot. So by selling a lot of this stuff, which we probably don't need, then it helps cut down on like what's in the inventory, because they already have enough stuff in their inventory. So I may as well sell the stuff on the plants so that we don't have it too cluttering things up, which is the other reason I'm trying to go through and get them to get that last vase that they need, so that I can like maybe get rid of all the unauthenticated ones, because we won't need them. Just sell them. We don't need them all. And it's not like they don't have lots and lots and lots of money. I guess I could have, for that matter, I could have donated it, because then they got a nice happy mood left from donating. So what you do in there? You're picking up. Are you going to put him to bed? And the kids are home from their scouts, and they look kind of alike when they have their scouts. And she hasn't really done anything for... So why don't you come talk to Mason? Why don't you share them secrets? You're really busy with making drinks there, Mason, I have to say. That was worth 363. And is this worth much? 183? I guess I should have looked to see what they were. Not that he needs to make drinks. Share them secrets. And she's finished her aspiration. And now she has a question, so she needs to work on her manners. Well, that helped. But let's work on this Talk Like a Pirate Day a little bit more. I don't know if we can get through this for all of them before at the end of this part. But if not, I'll just do it on my... make sure that they get it. Or maybe what I'll do is I'll have them all doing some chatting and stuff, and then I'll be back once they've completed it. Well, I just noticed Patchy came in, and they all have partial check marks, and I think they're going to be pretty much done, but I thought what we would maybe do, and I will trigger this, let me see. He wants to flirt with Chloe. So let's see if we can do a Talk Like a Pirate Day flirting. So we're going to go under romance. We can compliment mighty fine garb. I'm not sure what she's doing, but let's go over here. You can finish talking to them. So we're going to try this again because it didn't seem to take. We need to get them married is what we need to do. We're going to compliment whatever that was. I'll have to go in there and look again. Compliment mighty fine garb. Asked to rock boat. I'm assuming that'll count as flirting because usually flirting just means any flirting interaction. And admire pirate booty, and it did indeed. And now he wants to give Dave a serum. Yeah, that's all right. I'm gonna get rid of that one. And you want to make a drink? We'll do that at some point. So then the last thing they're gonna do, because Chloe would like to woohoo, and you're not going to actually go to sleep, I'm gonna have them quickly do one more rallying of the troops. And then I'll have to look after let's see what's wrong with Levi. He has to go potty. That's his main problem. He's looking after that himself. And he's really tired by going potty. So, and then he can go there. So I think they're okay to deal with right now. Their grandfather can look after them. So they are tradition complete. Okay. But what I was just going to see is you have the ability to heave ho with as well as the bunk down and get 40 winks. And you could also, if we didn't have a max household, there's a try for new pirate is the other option. So we're going to have them heave ho with over there, and I guess it's just automatic. This is the only person in the house that would be happening with. So it looks like they've completed they're pretty much complete. And we're gonna do some more of that with this, but I think we will leave it here. I'll make sure those toddlers are looked after, and that's going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much.